Please watch this video before you play the new update.
Would any update be complete without some bugs? So there are two pretty critical bugs that have happened with this update this morning. And the first is that a few people have lost their main hand and offhand from playing the new Fractured Plane. The second is an issue with Armory. So a lot of people have lost their first Armory loadout. Now you can see mine has actually returned here. When I logged in this morning, there was no loadout name, and this had basically completely disappeared. It was just empty. So if you have any loadouts in your first slot, double check it and maybe save it into a different slot. That's what I've done here. I've resaved it. I've actually managed to get a better item for the belt as well. So yeah, don't use this first armory slot for a little while until you see a new update for the game, because you may actually lose that loadout altogether. So I've just refreshed mine to refrain myself from overwriting what I've got in there and then losing it again anyway. So that is the first two things to mention. So those are two pretty critical things to remember for this update. So definitely wait a few, like maybe wait 24 hours to actually play the new Fractured Plane. If you've already played it and haven't had any issues, then you're pretty lucky, because it seems that quite a few people have been affected by that. Now taking a look at the events, so we've got Fang and Talon. Actually, let's have a look at it up here first, because this looks so much nicer this way. So obviously we have a new Battle Pass season that landed today. I've covered that in a video as well. We've got the new class, the Druid, is now available. Grovekeeper's cool. Play as the Druid and learn how to control your wild magic. Druid trial race. Class change to a Druid to race against others for the top spot. Druid Trial Dungeon, Fang and Talon, and the Primal Plane. Now, I'm not sure if it's the Primal Plane or the Druid Trial Dungeon that loses the main hand and offhand, but as I said, I'm going to hold off on playing both of these for at least 24 hours, just because I don't want to risk losing my gear that I've spent ages crafting and making sure I have the correct items for. So anyway, on to the events. So Fang and Talon, we've got different rewards here. We've got the upgrade materials chest. So this will be really helpful for people that are new to Diablo Immortal or new to Druid. Maybe people have made a new account for Druid specifically. There's legendary items available, normal gems, experience. We've got a charm. We've got skill stone, and yeah, kind of the same rewards just going on and on. A Telluric Pearl, which is always good. 3 legendary crests, so always worth doing it just for that. And yeah, another skill stone and charm there. So with the tasks for this is defeat 50 monsters, complete 4 bounties, complete 3 levels of the Fractured Plane, and that is there twice but worded slightly differently for some reason. As I said, I'm going to hold off on Fractured Plane personally. Then we've got complete 6 levels twice again, complete 12 levels twice again, and complete any dungeon 1 time. Now I've already done the dungeon because I did a battleground this morning, and that always counts as a dungeon for these things. I'm not sure why, but hey ho, it was free rewards, it was free token of rebirth. So yeah, the rewards on this seem pretty cool. Always worth doing these events for the rewards that you gain for being able to level up your gear and things like that. We've got the Grovekeeper's Call. Play as a Druid and learn how to control your rampant wild magic as the threat to Sanctuary looms. Quest time is 15 minutes, so anyone can play that. For this you gain Transfiguring Effigy, mystery legendary item, and mystery set item. We have the Druid Trial Dungeon. So this one, you can select a build for this. So there's 3 different builds to select for that. Choose one of the 3 Druid recommended builds and enter a Mad King's Breach experience to experience what it means to be a Druid. And the Druid trial race, that will be available from the 7th of July. Next up we have Freedom of the Wild. So this replaced the last events, I'm going to say event center because it's basically the new event center. So this one we've got tasks for the weekly tasks. We've got the Survivor's Bane and Defensive Siren. For some reason Vanguard isn't on here. I swear Vanguard was on here originally, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Again, that might be yet another bug. And the rewards are the same as what they always are on that. Phantom Market is obviously still in game, so the Deathly Wisdom Phantom Market. Remember to claim your free gear chest from this every Friday. So this will give you gold, scrap material, beguiling dust, and the I always forget what it's called, shard something. We have Set Hunter. So this event is in game. You can see I've selected Gloom Guide's prize. You can swap which gear set you are looking for on this. I want to test out Gloom Guiders in a couple of different builds, so that's why I've got that one selected. And obviously set items and green wisps seem a complete nightmare to find in game at the moment, so hopefully this will help a little bit. I'm going to cover this in a video actually very soon. Sanguine Surge is active. Make sure you gain your weekly check-in box, and you can see I've earned quite a lot of the frigid blood on this because I've burnt quite a lot of crests. Now, the only gem that I'd look to upgrade is Blood Flow, which currently I've got a 4 out of 5 quality. So I need 22 of the wound sigils, which I'm probably not going to get to. This event ends on the 6th of August. I'm pretty sure they may have extended that date. I think it was shorter time than that originally. It looks like they've extended it slightly. We've got Nature's Might in game. So the login rewards today was the legendary crest. So worth logging in just to grab that. And the tasks on here, we've got defeat 3 elite monsters. This will give you beguiling dust, scrap material gold, and also with this, to share the event, if you click to share the event and just save the screenshot thing for it, it will give you those 2 rewards. So make sure you do that as well for a couple of aspirant keys. Fractured Plane, so this will give you, or it's been renamed to the Primal Plane for Druid. This will give you some extra event rewards, so you've got some extra gold and beguiling dust here as well. And then Hungering Moon, this is only in game for a couple more days. I've completely capped this event already. Definitely focus on this if you haven't yet. Worth trying it out with Druid if you are new to the, if you I can't talk. Definitely try this on Druid if you've swapped to the class, and then you can earn some rewards from this. So for this, you've got the progress results. Oh my god, I cannot talk this morning. Progress rewards, so you've got 3 rare crests, 1 mystery legendary item, 1 telluric pearl, and 1 legendary crest. Then the event prizes that you can trade the moon silver in for, you've got normal gems, mystery legendary item, aspirant keys, reinforced scrap material, flowing shard, and gold. Now if, like me, you have remaining moon silvers, because I do not want more scrap material or flowing shards, those remaining moon silvers will be exchanged for gold. So I believe it's like 11,000 gold, 11,500, something like that. So yeah, if you'd rather have gold, you can do that as well. So those are all the events that are in game, and obviously we've had some feature updates as well, so let's take a look at that now. So the feature I'm talking about is the market stacking. So we'll take a look at this now. I mentioned about items being stacked, normal gems, and I think it was normal gems and also the terra essences and the runes. So let's have a look on normal gems and see. So yeah, so what it does is it actually stacks all of the lowest price of that gem together, I believe. And so you can see that there's 110 available at 81. It just makes the market more streamlined so that you're not having to scroll for ages or anything like that, or having to buy all of them separately. You can literally click on this and buy all 78 of those if you wanted to. So this makes it much better. And I don't think you can buy it at the highest price. Yeah, so it still says please buy the lowest price item first. So that's great. I believe, as I said, that they've done the same for runes. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, so they've done the exact same for runes as well. So really nice. It just kind of streamlines it, makes it all a lot cleaner when you look at it. And I believe there was Terra Essence also. Yeah, so they've done the exact same for Terra Essence. So it just makes, as I said, everything looks more streamlined and clean in the market now. So that is for normal gems, runes, and the Terra Essence as well. I don't believe they've done it for legendary gems. No, so legendary gems, you can see, it's still the exact same as it was. It still has them not stacked, which is a shame because I think it would be much easier to have those stacked as well, but I guess they're not going to do that. So yeah, that is it for the feature updates. That is it for the events in game. Let me know what you're most excited for. Have you made the swap to Druid yet? And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support my content, I am trying to raise funds for a gaming laptop, and you can donate via my buy me a coffee, which is in the link in my bio. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.
Official Diablo Partner.